Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Boothill Brigade, 1937. This is the first of a Johnny Mack Brown double feature on Alpha Video. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 stars. I disliked it. Of course, it's in glorious black and white, starring the aforementioned Johnny Mack Brown. Some greedy rancher guy named Porter is trying to finagle some land deed out of this other guy who wants to leave property to his blondie daughter, who's also Johnny Mack Brown's girlfriend. And that's pretty much the story. I mean, if it wasn't for the Porter deed, the other guy wouldn't be going after other people's lands, and they lost their squatting rights because they waited too long. So Johnny Mack Brown wants to find a peaceful resolution through the law exercising their squatter rights, but they decide by democratic vote to fight back. Then Johnny Mack Brown's friend, he calls his shotgun Bessie. He's kind of the side humor, the comedic character in this one. Keeps talking to his gun like it's a real person, Bessie. And, it malfunctions when he tries to shoot at Porter, but he does manage to hold Porter up, get the deed, and then they bring it to the other guy. He explains what happens to his daughter, and somehow Johnny Mack Brown convinces him not to go through with it. The print is in bad shape, so a lot of the dialogue is chopped up. It's hard to follow what's happening, and a lot of the dialogue is missing in this. Probably the most important scene, where Johnny Mack Brown and his girlfriend are confronting her father about the deed. The scene chops up, and you don't hear what's said. That's Johnny Mack Brown says to the father to convince him not to go through with the greedy Porter guy. There's this kind of a slimy character using questionable tactics to acquire land, and apparently it's illegal. Don't ask me how. I didn't catch that part.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out.
Anyways, there's a lot of galloping horses chasing each other back and forth, that sort of thing. Porter tries to capture the guy again with his daughter. Tries to force him to sign the deed, the original one, taking away everybody's land, and making the disgruntled squatters all unhappy in the process. But then Johnny Mack Brown shows up with a sidekick, comedic character, and that's when Bessie malfunctions. And they go back to Johnny Mack Brown's place, where Porter gets all his rounds up all his people to chase Johnny Mack Brown back to his place. They're getting ready to shoot from inside the little shack that Johnny Mack Brown stays in. And, that's pretty much the movie. Not much going on in this one. Don't care too much for greedy developers and illegal deeds or whatever's going on in this movie. I didn't particularly care for. I like how Johnny Mack Brown tried to search for a peaceful solution at first. I didn't like how he put it up for a vote, though. That really didn't have much to do with the rest of the movie. Ultimately, since the sidekick was able to pilfer the questionable deed from Porter just by holding him up with Bessie, the gun that didn't even fire anything in this one. So it was remotely interesting, but not entertaining enough for me to like it. I disliked it a little bit. And that's the end of my review. I got to go pick up my son now so that we can go to church. Try to make this short and sweet. So this is part of the Alpha Video double feature, Johnny Mack Brown double feature. The other Johnny Mack Brown flick that I'm about to watch after church is called Lawless Land. So I should have enough time to get through that one. And I'll start watching a girl called Jules. I don't know how far I'll get with that one. But chugging my way through here. Closing in on 3 movie reviews today. So that's pretty good considering all the things that I had to do with my son. But trying my best here. Thankfully, these movies are like 45 minutes to an hour each. These old westerns from the late 30s,